emotional in this fight. Round number one.
And Sean, that's easier said than done, especially when you have a history with your opponent.
Yellow and gold for Taylor Starling, black and gold for Jenny Savage. Starling 5'7", the Savage is 5'2". She wants to stay at range, establish her reach advantage early, and right now this is Taylor Starling's preferred range. Savage showing patience on the outside, popping the jab from the southpaw stance.
I like what I saw Taylor Starling did right there. She threw the jab and came with a long right hand that only she can land. She's not getting into the opponent's range right now.
There's animosity and there's respect between these two. There's the right hand, left hand from Savage trying to jump in. 70 seconds remaining, round number one of our co-main in the women's 115-pound division.
And you just get the feel right now, Sean, these girls are going to wait till they're in the right range and explode, looking to land hard shots.
Savage pumping the jab from distance. Savage talked to us about tripling her jab to work to the inside.
Savage right now looks like she's willing to wait and counter when Taylor Starling comes in.
This is with the left hand. Savage showing patience, as is Starling. There's the right hand getting through from Savage and the counter right hand from Starling.
And the speed right now, very fast for these girls.
Thunder right hand just misses from Savage. Pull back from Starling. 5 seconds remaining, round number one.
I love what Taylor Starling did right there. Savage tried to move to her right. Taylor Starling just mirrored her hip. She's staying exactly where she wants to be, with her back in the middle.
Losing pressure from Starling. Resets at distance. Savage on her back foot. Stepping from Savage, not there. Good pull again from Starling. Starling off the jab. Very even, round number one. There is the bell. Knuckle. Barron starts round number two. Jab from Starling. Trying to land the 1-2. Good pull back that time from Savage. Savage staying out of range, Chris, but this is the Starling preferred range.
Exactly, it's right at her range. She has a long, I like that right hand she's throwing that jab, trying to get in where she can land a right hand, but her opponent cannot land a counter.
Savage told us I have to create openings to get to the inside through my jab.
She's not really trying to get off first or try to be offensive. She's looking to counter.
With the 1-2, pull back from Savage. The fighter showing outstanding head movement to this point. Forward pressure from Savage. There's the jab from Starling. Savage to the inside, right back out. Forward pressure to the body goes Starling. Savage just missed with the left hand. 1 minute remaining, round number two. Long jab again from Taylor Starling. Trying to go to the body.
You see Savage is having a difficult time getting in. She's having some trouble countering Taylor Starling as she's coming in as well.
The right hand from Savage. Didn't fully land. Starling with the left hand. Savage resetting outside.
And Taylor Starling says that's the way she wants to fight. Land hard punches, but don't get in there and just trade because she knows the opponent has very fast hands.
And Chris, Starling is landing long and then she's staying long just like that.
And that's hard to do. That's discipline right there, because a lot of times a person lands a good punch like, I have him, I got him jump all over him right now. No, you don't.
Getting late here in round number two of our co-main. 15 seconds remaining in the second round. See Savage now trying to mirror the hit from Starling. Stuck on the outside. Left hand, left hook just misses the mark from Starling. Savage trying to come in off the left hand. Starling exploding forward. There is the bell. We move to round three.
And here's the score, kind of like we've noticed, Taylor Starling is able to dictate the pace and the range for most of that, so she is up 2-0.
It's great that we get to see it with real-time scoring. It's even better that the fighters in their corners get to see it. So Savage knows she's down 28-2, 2 rounds to none. No speculation. She has to get in.
And that's the beauty of it. You can think that usually you know what's going on, but you don't necessarily know for sure. Now they do.
Starling again. This is her preferred range, long right hand. Jab not there from Savage.
And you can see Savage right now trying to change it up a little bit.
Starling again the 1-2. Largely, Chris, to this point in the fight, it's Starling being first from range.
Very disciplined to stay at range.
Savage so dangerous though when she can time her explosions in, and she's trying to do so there.
Good left hand by Savage.
These are truly two of the best female fighters in all of BKFC. You don't even need that qualifier. These are two of the best and certainly the most dynamic and charismatic fighters in all of BKFC. Taylor Starling and Jenny Savage. Some disquiet though in this Albuquerque crowd. Disquiet just ended with this flurry. And down goes Jenny Savage, ruled to slip immediately by referee Nick Behrens.
Correctly
Touch of hands. Albuquerque crowd got a little restless, and on cue, Starling and Savage started to throw. There's the right hand from Starling.
They didn't like hearing those boos.
Blood coming out of Savage's right nostril. 30 seconds remaining, round 3. Savage trying to pump that right jab, but from range. Southpaw stance, right hand, left hook from Starling.
Savage started off this round trying to get more aggressive, but now she's resorted back to counter punching.
Triple jab, there's the triple jab from Savage, but that doesn't get her in. Left hook from Taylor Starling lands. Savage now bleeding out of both nostrils. The bell, we move to round 4. Round number 4. See if Jenny Savage tries to noticeably turn up the pressure, work to the inside. Because so often you and I talk about range fights through 3 rounds. This is the quintessential range fight, and it's Taylor Starling's range at 5'7" to Jenny Savage's 5'2".
See the total strikes landed right here. And thrown, higher percentage attempts and strikes landed for Starling.
Savage with the hook. There's the right hand. That landed flush from Starling on Savage's forehead. Savage took that exceedingly well, trying to come forward. Savage definitely trying to turn up the pressure. 1:15 remaining, round 4. This is fight number 9 of 10. This is our first round number 4 of the evening. Very tactical to this point. Starling continuing to hold range. This is, we've talked about earlier in this fight. When Starling is landing at range, she's staying at range. She's not following through into the Jenny Savage range. Savage wants to be in the pocket in the clinch. We talked about earlier the discipline of Starling to do so.
Very smart tactic right there. A lot of times, like I said, a fighter lands a couple hard punches, I go, I got to jump on him, I have him right now. And that's when you open yourself up to counters right there. So this is a smarter, more effective way to fight.
Savage trying to parry the lead hand of Taylor Starling.
Gotta be careful doing that. That's when they can come with that jab and follow that with a left hook.
There's the flurry now to the inside. Closing seconds, round number 4. There's the 10-second clack. Savage trying to come forward through the center circle, and there's the left hand. Starling circling out, left hook just off the mark from Jenny Savage.
You can see here, Sean, Taylor Starling is winning the fight right here. Savage is going to need a knockdown in this round just to get a draw.
So that equates to 3-1, 4-0, 3-1. Again, those are the actual scores, real-time scores from the 3 New Mexico judges. Round number 5 underway. We know it, the fighters in their corners know it.
Savage knows that she has to do something. She's got to get a knockdown if she wants to even tie this fight.
To the inside comes Jenny Savage, but she took the big right hand from Starling.
You have to like the fact that Savage understands wanting to get in, throw those hard shots. You can see that was the first round right there that Savage outlanded Taylor Starling. That's why one of the judges gave her that round.
Starling with the 1-2.
This is where Taylor Starling wants to stay. She's winning this fight. She's more than happy to stay out here, pop that jab, land that 2, get the victory. It's up to Jenny Savage to change it up, get inside, double that jab, step outside that foot, throw the left hand.
In our final meeting, Chris, Savage talked about multiple jabs working to the inside. When she throws the jabs, Starling just pulls back. Savage has thrown the jabs but not been able to follow to the inside.
She's thrown the jabs, but she needs to push off that back foot and close that gap. You can go forward way faster than Taylor Starling can back up. She's not doing that at this point.
Savage trying to throw the right hand. Attacking to Taylor Starling. 40 seconds remaining, fifth and final round of our co-main. Just off the mark from Starling. From Savage. From Starling.
There's what I'm talking about, Sean. Starling backed up and then countered right away. That was a beautiful job.
Can't miss it from Savage, trying to turn it over. Stretch drive now of this fight. There's the entry on the left hand from Jenny Savage. The bell and the end of our co-main. And that's a nice moment between these two rivals.
There was animosity there, Sean, but
Our judges at ringside scored this fight 48-47, 50-45, and 49-46. To the winner, by unanimous decision, Taylor Killer